Wow, here we go. Yo, welcome to the top of the $1 million spot, you dig? You heard me? Welcome to the top. First of all, before we start off, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share to the channel, and make sure y'all hit the notification bell just to let y'all know every time I'm on. All right. And if y'all feel it in a given spirit, Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving is coming up, spirit of giving, y'all can donate to my channel. And you'll find it in the description box. If it's not in here, I don't think I'll put it in here. I'll put it in another one, the $1 million spot. $ the $1 million spot. Each letter is capitalized from the beginning. All right. Welcome. Anybody in here, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Before we get started, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down to get this started. If y'all can hear me, put a one in the chat. If y'all can hear me, put a one in the chat. All right, today is free game Friday for the fellas. All right, fellas, what's that? What's that? And my fellas up in here. Give y'all some free game today. Hey, yeah, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. Hey, I got two people in the chat. I have no thumbs up or no thumbs down. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, please, y'all. This is gonna help me. This is gonna help me go, take it a little further. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Anyone you want, it don't matter. Just give me one of them. All right. We'll go ahead and start. Fellas. And I'm not talking about the fellas who've been in it for a while, but I'm talking about the fellas who've been in it, who just getting into it. Relationships and marriages. All right. Fellas, I'm not talking about the fellas who've been in it 20 plus years, because they're pretty much already set. All right. They already know what's up. They already been through all the hellfire and brimstone, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, we talk about the new fellas. We talk about the new fellas new in the game. Fellas, I'm gonna let y'all know something. When you get into a relationship or marriage, don't get in because you're lonely, fellas. Don't get in because you want a companionship or you're lonely. Because what you gotta understand, once you in. You in for life. And you really gotta hold your masculine frame. You really gotta be damn near perfect in order to keep that marriage going for a long period of time until do we part. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those three words, that do we part, that's true, man. That's real, because think about it. All right. You get in it. All right. And no matter what happened, it's gonna be your fault. It's gonna be your fault. Whether you cheating and y'all get a divorce, it's your fault. If she cheat, you get a divorce, it's your fault. If you have kids and go to the court, it's your fault. Child support is your fault. You gotta pay. Don't talk about to stay with alimony. You gotta pay. It's your fault. And the people who was cheering you on, telling you, people say, go don't get married. It's all good. Go find love. You might well get married. They're not gonna be on your side, buddy. They're not gonna be with you. Through all the hellfire and brimstone, they're not them same people going to turn their back. Well, you didn't do it right. It's your fault. Just go out there and find another one. Call your names. They're gonna turn their back on you. They're not gonna support you. I'm telling you. They're gonna just look at you. It's gonna be your fault. So if y'all get in it, I'm not telling y'all don't, but if y'all get into it, y'all gotta put your best foot forward and make sure you're there for life. Because when you in. You know what I'm saying? Because either way it could go. Divorce come. Divorce itself is a big issue. You know what I'm saying? 50% of the population getting divorced. That's half the population of marriage is getting divorced. So you got to put your best foot forward. You better ask questions. You better know what you're doing. Like I always say in my other stuff, in my other videos, you got to ask questions. You got to know what you're doing. You got to, you got to vet. You got to know who you marry. You know what I'm saying? You better know who you're getting in a relationship with. You better ask questions. Don't just go up there because your talk got caught up. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all together. No, dog, it's deeper than that. Once you in. The arguments start. She don't, she might get tired of you one day. She might bait and switch you. You never know. You in. You know what I'm saying? You in. You got to know. You in. And it's all your fault. Whatever happened is all your fault. So you better know what you're doing when you get into these long-term relationships or these marriages. You better know what you're getting into. The state don't care about you. when you go through a divorce, the other side don't care about you. She don't care about you no more. She loved you at the beginning, but she gonna hate your ass now when it comes to divorce. So I'm saying you better know what you're getting yourself into. I don't care how lonely you are. You better take some time to yourself, get to know yourself, and vet properly, vet good. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's the woman's fault or nothing like that. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's nobody's fault. I'm just saying, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. This is a game that we're not ready to play, you know? Because, I mean, you get divorced, you're living out the back of your car, you go homeless because the court then took everything and gave it to her. You like, man, you feeling bad and all that stuff there. And they say, oh, just pay it, just money. That's what they're gonna say. Oh, just pay it, just pay it, just money. Just go ahead on through it. It is what it is, you know. I'm just saying, to all the late fellas who trying to get in something now because you're lonely, because you really need to get in a relationship. I'm telling you, just make sure you know what you're doing. You better keep that. You better make sure you pick and align your nest, who on your side, who want the same goals you want, and y'all on the same path. And make sure both of y'all get some help from your last relationship, because y'all, once you're in, you in. You know what I'm saying? You're in. Even if you get divorced, you're still in, because you're still going, especially alimony state, if you stay for a certain period of time, you're going to have to pay. So you can, if she cheat and say, hey, look, it's still your fault. You better not cheat, because you know it's your fault. So fellas, all I'm saying, just let yourself, just know what you're getting into. Because the world don't care about you. The world ain't gonna care. And if you got kids and you lose your kids, now you gotta, the kids gonna hurt. You get depressed, you go duck off or whatever whatever you do, you get depressed from this. Because people, man, a lot of guys got depressed because of marriage. Because of what it is. I'm saying marriage is more of a state thing. It's a business. So you better know what you're getting yourself into. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't do it. And I'm not talking for the long termers who've been in there 20 plus years. I'm not talking about them. They already, they're pretty much already set on whatever they're going to do. Either they got a good marriage or they're just sticking it through, whatever. I'm talking about the ones who get into it. Not the earlier bloomers who've been like 5 plus, 5 to 10 years maybe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all know what y'all doing. Make sure y'all know what y'all got. Make sure y'all know what you're getting into. And I'm not talking about the woman. I'm talking about the marriage. And I'm not against marriage. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before you do it. Make sure all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. Because you're rolling dice already 50%. Then the second marriage is what, 75% divorce? And higher, whatever, each time you go is a higher percent. So I say just make sure you know what y'all doing. Make sure you cross all your T's, dot your I's. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it because I'm bitter or nothing like no. I'm just saying it because I did research. Once I went through what I went through, I did research on all this stuff. And I'm just putting it out there because it's not out there enough. And remember, it's always your fault. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'm telling you, it's a good thing when you find a good woman, y'all on the same page. Y'all don't get the courts involved in y'all stuff. Y'all work your own stuff out. If y'all run into any problems, work y'all stuff out. But don't let the courts into y'all stuff. That's the main thing. Make sure y'all vet each other. Make sure you're on the same page. You're on the same journey. All that good stuff. Once the courts get in, fellas, it's y'all fault. Once the court get his hand into it, it's a business, y'all, and it's y'all fault. So just remember that. That's all I got from the top of the $1 Million Spot, y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Make sure y'all catch up with everything I'm doing, everything I'm talking about, all the times I'm coming on and everything. So, and even, like I say, if you're in a good spirit of giving, make sure y'all donate to the channel, the $, the $1 Million Spot. Each letter is capitalized. So in that, y'all, I hope everybody can hear me because I'm having problem hearing in my doggone earpiece. I don't know what it is, but I'll go back over and see. But if I do it all over, I'm gonna do it all over. So on this, and from the top of the $1 million spot inside the edition, because I feel like going outside, it's cold as hell out there, and I don't have my heaters in my fire pit ready yet. So I'll be doing them in here from now on. So, and if I get a guest, I got another chair like this. Hey, we can do it. And I got a sofa here if I got multi guests. But after that, y'all, once I get my fire pit and my heaters going, we're gonna take it outside from the top, y'all, the $1 million spot, and that's it. And I'm out. Holla at y'all. One.